Podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's finish is perfect for punches and an opportunity to lead the general classification. The team...
Guys, today it's almost totally flat, except for the final stretch. It should come down to a sprint between punches. Have a good stage. The head of the virtual overall standings is ours. But don't get carried away. The stage is still long. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
The first intermediate sprint of the day will soon be fought out. The winner will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Good work. You've gone to the top of the rankings. green jersey.
Okay, I'll protect him.
You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens.
The riders are approaching the feed zone. They'll then reach the only classified climb before the finishing line.
Still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. He seems interested in a stage win. That must be why his teammates are riding hard. He goes to the top of the climber standing. Here's the positions over the last climb. You're approaching the intermediate sprint. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized.
The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers. The front of the race passes the 10-kilometer marker. Another 4 kilometers before starting the final climb.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
It's a bunched peloton that begins the climb to Senanque Abbey. Will we see a sprint, or will some strong man be able to thwart the peloton? We'll have the answer in a few minutes.
Just 5 more kilometers. Stay well positioned to avoid losing time due to a break. He's the new leader of the overall youth standing. For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
Breakaway over.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Only 2 kilometres left. The red pennant is in sight. Another kilometre of climbing for the front of the race.
This stage is his. He was the strongest. He's in sparkling form, and he tops the standings and will receive the... We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. He's amongst the leading riders this...
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favourites. We take the green jersey. It's... It's the final stage, guys. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. We'll have to keep awake for the polka dot jersey. There are enough points at stake for us to lose first place. Be on...
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Things are clear today. You'll have to know how to climb if you want to claim stage victory. Even if the ascent is not via the most punishing flank, a finish at the summit of the Mont Ventoux is a momentous occasion for any renowned climber. Therefore, it won't be surprising to see their teams taking on the chase behind the breakaway riders.
Watch out! You'll soon have no... more energy to attack. Okay, I'll protect him. His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front. You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race. I reckon it's walled up behind. Nobody seems to want to launch the chase. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. You're 1 minute ahead of the yellow jersey. When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy. The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you.
The first intermediate sprint of the day will soon be fought out. The winner will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey.
You're coming up to the intermediate sprint. Keep your eyes open. The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you. You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. You increase your lead a little bit more points classification. Who is racing at the head of the race? The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The front of the race begins the final phase of the stage. The ascent of the Col de la Ligue. Almost 12 kilometres on an average slope of 6%. A nice warm-up before attacking the Ventoux. The pass is a first category climb. The riders can score 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points towards the mountains classification.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
He'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you. I get the impression that he's got his team riding in order to place a rider in the breakaway.
He's an excellent puncher who also knows how to climb in the mountains. On the other hand, it's better for him that he finishes alone because his capabilities as a sprinter really are limited.
The leader of the general classification does not necessarily have to attack. Depending on his lead, he can simply follow attacks and counter at the very end of the stage.
He likes to climb at his own pace. He doesn't handle accelerations very well, but on the flat, once on his way, he's a big ruler.
You're not doing your share of the work, and so the others no longer want to ride. Anyway, we're into the final kilometers. We can forget any ideas of cooperation.
He's an outsider. He must be watched. He has eyes on the overall standing. A second intermediate sprint of the day will be fought at in Sceaux. The ascent of the Ventoux will begin less than 2 kilometers after that.
You're coming up to the intermediate sprint. Keep your eyes open.
Bravo les gars. Allez les gars, courage. Allez, continuez comme ça. Lâchez rien, allez. Allez les gars, allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
The favorites are 1 minute behind your group.
The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
Bravo, courage, on continue.
Comme ça les gars, on est avec vous. Bravo les gars.
Ouais.
Lâchez rien les gars, allez.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
The ascent of the Giant of Provence is now underway for the front of the race. The climb along the eastern flank is longer, but it's also less steep, with an average gradient of about 5%. The riders will only hit percentages over 7% after reaching the Chalet Reynard. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey. Change of leader in the overall youth standing.
The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The last time this flank was taken by the Tour de France was in 2021. In fact, the Ventoux was climbed twice during the same stage. If Julien Alaphilippe led across the summit the first time around, it was Wout van Aert who proved himself to be the strongest on the second passage, going on to claim a solo victory a few kilometres later in Malocène.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
Allez, courage les gars.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings. The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group. The winner of the stage will score 10 points towards the best climber classification, as it's a first category finish.
He's got his guys riding. He must have good legs. He's the new leader of the overall youth standings. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
The breakaway has climbed to the Chalet Reynard. The slope will become much steeper, with percentages far higher than on the first part of the ascent. There's an attack. Stay alert. Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. Still 5 kilometers climbing for the first riders. At 3 kilometers from the finish, there are still several potential stage winners. than 2 kilometres from the finish.
For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
Final kilometre for the man at the front.
He's putting his foot on the pedal because he's a danger to the overall standing. We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
This stage is his. He was the... We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the yellow jersey of this stage. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the green jersey of this stage. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here's the polka dot jersey of this stage. He's amongst the leading...
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all! We finish with the yellow jersey, the green jersey, and the polka dot jersey. Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely.
Hello and welcome to you all for this new edition of the Braze Cup. On this first stage, the scenario should be the classic one of sprinters' teams bearing the bulk of the work in order to set up a mass sprint finish.
Guys, today's stage should be easy going. You're better off saving your strength for the next two stages that will be far more important. Have a good race. Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. It's looking good. You've got over a minute's lead on the peloton. You're 1 minute 30 ahead of the peloton. It's looking good. To target the overall standings, do not strain yourself during flat stages. In order to keep the maximum in reserve for when the mountains come around. There are riders in trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops. Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint. You are 2 kilometers from the top.
The only climb of the day is classified as 4th category. There will be only 1 point to be earned towards the mountain standings.
Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, continue, courage! Continue!
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Collective On flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The pace should pick up as we approach the intermediate sprint, but it's not certain that the sprinters will go full out. Indeed, some will no doubt prefer to keep something in reserve for the finish, located only 50 kilometers further on. They're going to have to ride hard to read in the breakaway. With this lead, they can start to believe it.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. .30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
The last 10 kilometers. We are heading for a grouped finish. Try to take...
Two more bends to the right and the sprint can be launched. Better not give it full throttle too soon as the finish is slightly uphill.
Give it all you've got.
A few minutes ago, we can say that he's amongst the leading riders. He's in sparkling form.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is very saddening. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Even though the terrain is slightly more uneven than yesterday, today's stage also seems to be earmarked for the sprinters. The various short climbs shouldn't trouble them, and so we can look forward to a mass sprint finish that will bring down the curtain.
Guys, watch your positioning on the final short climb. It's fairly narrow, which will string out the peloton, and there'll be a little time to work your way forward before the finish. Have a nice day.
They're stepping on the pedal behind.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. You're the one with the most points for the green jersey in the breakaway. You're
Ouais. Allez les gars. Bravo les gars.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez, continuez comme ça.
Allez, allez, allez. Vite.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace. For the climber standings. It's not a problem because it stays in the team. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens.
The peloton is 1 minute away.
Still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton. He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you.
Continue comme ça. Go, go, go. Plus vite, plus vite, plus vite. Allez les gars, courage. C'est bien. On y va, on y va.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
The second intermediate sprint is in sight for the front of the race. An unusual sprint, since it will be fought out on a short climb.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez, allez les gars, courage.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done.
The peloton is 1 minute away. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Allez, plus vite. Allez, on y va, on y va, on y va.
We've reached the closing stretch, guys. You need to be up front right now so you don't get caught out because of the narrow roads. Come on, guys. Still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. You still have 2 kilometers before reaching the climb.
And here's the final challenge of the day. The road is narrow, and that could splinter the peloton.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves. He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça.
For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey. Change of leader in the overall youth standings.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
Allez les gars, courage. Bravo les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars, allez, continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars,
Continuez comme ça.
continuez comme ça.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
Okay, the pace is too fast. I won't insist.
Lâchez rien. Allez.
Allez les gars.
The red pennant, and the sprint is on.
The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings.
He is all smiles. He will climb onto the podium. He's amongst the leading runners. We can say that everything is going well. He's in sparkling form.
Today's result is most unsatisfactory. If things had gone our way, It's the final stage, guys. This is our last chance to turn the general classification on its head. I reckon it's possible. I trust you. You'll have to be aggressive and give it your all. We're amongst the outsiders for...
Hello and welcome to all. To bring down the curtain on this Brace Cup, the organisers have again mapped out a stage that should satisfy the punchers. With 6 ascents of the Côte de Cadoudal, there's no doubt that victory is destined. A strong rider, be it for the stage or the general classification. The breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves. Breakaway over.
The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go. The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The final intermediate sprint of the day is approaching. As always, there'll be 20 points to be picked up towards the green jersey for the first one over the line.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standings. King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
The men at the front are again at the foot of the Cadoudal. They've just under 30 kilometres left to race. The riders are beginning the penultimate lap of the circuit.
If we want the stage victory, we're going to have to set the tempo, guys. Go! Go!
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
And here's the final ascent to the Cadoudal. At the top, there'll be a little under 14 kilometres to go.
The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings. Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometres. He's trying to get out. Watch out! And it's a lone rider who's beginning the final lap of the circuit. Breakaway over.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
A good sprinter, he doesn't have too much trouble with short climbs either.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
A model teammate, Daniel Oss, is a major asset for his leaders, notably during the Flanders Classics, where he has played an important role on several occasions, such as in the service of Greg van Avermaet or Peter Sagan.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
It's a bunched peloton that begins the final climb of the Cadoudal. Victory should come down to a sprint. Last kilometre.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
This stage is his. He tops the standing. He will climb onto the... We can say that he's in spark.
Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 5 spot, and you did the job. I'm happy with that.
comes, riddles and slang. I'm catching vibes, think I feel the same. We got a vague, unspoken bond. Two kindred souls got it going on. Running with the devil got me caught up in the race. Running with the devil got me all up in the chase. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm feeling good, got me spinning round, spinning round. No inhibitions, no indecisions. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm on a cloud, ain't coming down, 'cause these vibrations got me floating now. I'm flying high, I can't deny. You drive me crazy with those starry eyes. Running with the devil got me caught up in the race. Running with the devil got me all up in the chase. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm feeling good, got me spinning round, spinning round. No inhibitions, no indecisions. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I thought you were velvet. I was wrapped up in your lies. I was a fool, oh, I should have known when I looked into your eyes. I thought you were an angel. You thought you were clever. I was a fool, oh, I should have known that you were somewhere else and we